Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, it's up now. We're live. How are you doing, Clefil? Even though we were talking the past 10 minutes.
I'm awesome, like always. Staying grateful.
I'm gonna change
I'm
this.
good, man. Just hanging in there.
Hanging
Glad
in.
that 2020 is over.
2020. Oh god.
What
Well,
about you, Ela? It seems like this is the only means of us having
talking,
conversation.
conversation. Because I think the past month has been busy. That's why because it's holiday season. When I was working a lot. That's why. So
Hmm.
my only means of conversation was very limited with everyone, especially family.
Uh, was it like super busy during work?
During work, it was super busy just because we were doing the what do you call that, social distancing. So
Hmm.
we had to let only few people at one time at work, but
Hmm.
that was my end of the 2020. More
Yeah,
so losing hours at work, but that means just more hours in stream. So
that's okay. That's okay.
it's fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
Oh, my watch is telling me I'm being lazy.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
My watch is like, you could still do it. I was like, I've been outside for the past 2 hours walking around. I don't know what you want from me.
You should while you're sitting down, you just tap your feet, pretend you're walking.
I know. I just do
Right.
this. Can I do this? And it pretends I'm walking or something.
I'm sorry, I didn't. Oh, like that. Yeah, you can do that.
Like
I wasn't
sometimes
looking.
it would tell me like I need to breathe because I'm not like maybe I'm too excited or too mad at something that I
Mhm.
forget to take a breath. And it's like you need to breathe.
I do that too. I always try to remind myself to breathe through my nose because sometimes you get a habit of breathing through your mouth.
Yeah, no, I breathe through my mouth like all
That's
the
not good.
time. Well, it's more like because I have a nose problem, so I always
What's your nose?
sound, huh?
What's your nose problem?
I can't breathe through my nose no matter what I do. Like,
Your your nose is emo. I'm just kidding.
no, it's just when I
Yeah.
sleep,
No, I have the same thing. I think it's because we have tiny bridges. I don't know
tiny
why.
bridge.
Yep, it's just
We have the
when
Razo nose. No, not the Razo nose.
I don't know what kind of nose it is. So no, the bridge is
The bridges are
really thin.
small.
Yep. Anyway,
We got off topic.
what's off
So,
topic? Anyway, so what do you want to talk about? It's Easter.
um, what's what's your new year? How was the new year? How did you ring in the new year? How was the 2020? If that makes
What do you mean?
sense. Like how
A
did
lot
you
of questions.
celebrate? How did you celebrate 2020 or 20 going to
21.
2021? I forget that we're in a new year.
Nah, nothing. I just went home. They had my roommates had a little birthday dinner.
Hmm.
They had people over. Um, I just ate and yeah, went to bed at 11 o'clock. I didn't really celebrate. It's just another day for me, really.
Hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
Um, I I spent it. I spent it with good peoples, and but
Yeah.
I I don't know. It was just like another day. I guess it was. I woke
Yeah.
up really late because I was playing games the night
Oh
before.
my god.
I don't know. I have a really bad problem of drinking coffee too late in the day now. And then, are you watching
Yeah.
a
Don't
video
try.
right now? Oh no, no, no,
You,
no.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, cause the song just said something and
Oh, I don't get it.
no,
Anyway,
it's okay. Uh,
so
like,
you haven't. What do you call it?
I was drinking coffee way too late in the day, so I stayed up till like 3, 4, and was playing games the night before, and then on the New Year, how I ring in the New Year is I stayed up till almost 5 or 6 a.m. to play
Jeez,
games.
Ela.
It's because I drank coffee at 7 yesterday.
7 p.m. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Just remember this. Your, I think it's your liver, that doesn't digest the coffee, and it takes 8 hours for it to
Get
burn
out.
off your body. Yeah. So try not to drink coffee past
Too
1
late.
p.m. 1 p.m.
I should learn that. Because
You can have one, but like
it's I think it's
just
more of
remember
the how much espresso I add.
that's why you want to weigh your espressos. Are we gonna get into espressos? Because I can be here all night.
Are we getting espressos? Is that our New Year's resolutions? Making more coffee?
Yeah, that's for me. It is. I'm really. That's
I,
my thing. This past few weeks, I've been so obsessed with coffee. Anything coffee related, I'm just like, I need to have it. I need to learn how to do that. I need to.
I think it's like a hobby. Like a lot of people are picking up lately because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've seen a lot more people picking up how to make their own espresso because I think it's like more of like an investment because you're not spending like $5, $6 every single day to get coffee at
Exactly.
Starbucks or like Madhouse or Dutch Bros if you live in Vegas.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
those places, and it gets expensive because I'll order coffee and it's like up to almost like $7 a cup. And I'm
Exactly.
like, I could just
Exactly.
add my own espresso shots, maybe buy my own flavors.
You can buy a bag of beans for $15, and that depending on how much you drink per day, that if you at least have one espresso a day, that'll last you at least a month. 2 pound bag or 1 pound bag. But try to buy like local from a local roaster, so it's better.
Mm,
If if you can't roast it yourself, buy from a local roaster. Don't buy like off the shelf supermarket coffee.
yeah. No, it's not like quality. That's the one thing. If you're buying from like Target, Starbucks coffee beans,
So this is now the coffee
coffee
podcast.
podcast, how to make coffee. Is that what our resolution is? Making more coffee this year. I'm not
Hey,
gonna lie, like it's something I got back into because I used to drink a lot of coffee a year and a half ago, and I
uh,
stopped because I was like, it's too much caffeine, and
yeah.
then I
Me
started
too.
drinking
Me too.
matcha, and then now it's just like I got back into coffee, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
need coffee. I can't deal with just like green tea because it's not enough.
Was it too matcha? Did you have too much matcha? I'm sorry. So that's the second thing is I'm trying. My second
Stop
resolution
bad
is to
puns.
stop bad puns.
Bad puns. Oh my.
Oh my god. I don't know. I think it's with my age. I don't know. Maybe it's just part of my personality, but yeah, I just love puns, man.
Oh gosh.
I like the cringe factor.
You're the huh? Huh? Remember the dinosaur meme I sent you?
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yep,
But
that guy.
it was too much matcha. But yesterday I had a good idea and I got a matcha, a blended matcha, but I added espresso shot in it. Cause I
Oh,
was,
that sounds interesting. Is the matcha already sweet?
I think they sweetened it. It was like matcha. You know Madhouse coffee, right?
No.
Okay, it's like a coffee shop in Vegas, and It's basically like the hipster coffee place.
Ooh,
Very
hipster.
hipster. And then um they had like a
Do they
bunch
do
of
they set do they serve the coffee in vinyl record coasters?
no.
Anyway,
No, but
but
like their stuff is like their drive-through window or like even the inside it's filled with like like Banksy.
mm,
Yeah, like art from like Banksy, and then they have like stickers of like weed and all that stuff.
I'll
You
have to
know.
you'll have to show me that coffee shop when I go back there.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
good. They have like vegan options also, so I can go there without stressing if I need to find like almond or oat milk. They have like
Uh,
almond, oat, hemp, soy, all the vegan because it's hipster. So
hipster,
hipster, it's hipster.
hipster.
So that's why
Anyway,
they have options. But yeah,
yeah,
that was a I think I think one of the best matchas I've had, to be honest. So
yeah, that sounds good. Actually, I want to try that. Have you? Do you know what an affogato is?
isn't that like the one with like coffee and ice cream?
Yeah, yeah, I want to try that.
I want a vegan version of that because
Oh, that's what I told myself this weekend. I'm gonna buy some vegan ice cream and make some espresso on top of it.
mm,
That's what I'm gonna do.
yeah, like I really want to make something healthy. Or I want to make. I think that's a new resolution for me. Is just to eat healthier because I've been eating. I think I've been eating out a lot these past 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like the past 2 months has been busy at work, so it's just like I don't have time, or I guess I never made time. It's not I don't have time. I didn't make the time for myself to go out
Yeah,
and buy groceries and cook for myself because I would rather just like have it on hand, be on demand.
i.e., you got lazy. You let
Yeah, an
yourself.
example, I got lazy. I used to make my own food, and I think that's why, like, I feel like that's one of the things I want to change for 2021 is, eating healthier, get back on that, and going back to the gym consistently because I think I feel a lot better than when I don't. I think if that makes sense. It's just the gyms are gonna be full and packed when we go back this coming year. Like, I'm not looking forward to people coming in and New Year's resolutions going back to the gym, and then I see them at the gym the very first day, then they're all gone by the end of like March.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's gonna be packed. All the gyms, people are making the resolutions.
yeah, it's just like I think that's one of my resolutions for this year is to get back on my grind of being healthier.
Yeah, me too. On my
Mm,
coffee grind.
coffee grind.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good to hear. You want to do that, Yula.
Hey, what's up,
Yep.
Panda? Thank you for the 8 months. Already? I
Dang,
feel like I feel
months.
like you just subbed like a few streams ago. What? It's 8 months. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well also.
Dang,
Let me
that's like a long relationship already.
8 months. Can you? I think
Eight
like that's when I
months.
started streaming. It was 8 or 9 months ago. So it's like it's been a minute on here.
Yeah, yeah. Me, I don't know about resolutions for me. I'm just gonna one day at a time, really.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
It's like I say I want to eat healthier. I have like a thing of boba. I feel like the cup got bigger.
Dang, you should get a boba machine. Is there a boba machine?
Boba machine. I wish. I
Like an
would.
like an espresso machine, but for boba.
I think I could just make it. I think I'm just.
Yeah,
it's just tea and like milk, whatever milk you choose.
yeah, exactly. Why don't you just make it at home? Because you're spending a lot of money on that boba.
I do. I make it at home. It's just I feel like it's a once in a while treat now for me because I haven't really gotten boba in like a month. No, not a month. I can't say a month. Like maybe a week or two. Hi, Philip. Panda says hi.
Hi, Panda.
He's one of my friends from the Discord server. One of the good friends I actually made during quarantine, along with my group of girls and everyone in that that Discord. But yeah, boba at home don't feel the same as outside boba. What Peanut said. Yes. What he said is like it doesn't. It's like you know that meme Clefil where it's like
Yeah, what we have at home
it's
versus
like
what we have.
it's like
Yeah.
hey, can we get this? We have this at home. This at home.
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't taste the same. So it's like I think it's just the quality they make.
Feels like cheating on boba.
Yeah, it's like it depends on the place. Like brew tea is like one of my A ones from day one. You know, it's like I can't give up. I'm a simp. I'm a simp for brew tea.
For boba. Do they have what's that tea place or boba place that you go here when you're in Cali?
In Cali, boba guys.
Is that boba guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they have that in Vegas?
No. I was like thinking I should make a boba shop or a coffee shop, which is one
That
of
would
my
be cool,
plans.
right?
No, it's one of my plans. Like in the long run, like get because it's like along the lines of what I want to do maybe in the future is like dietitian dietetics. It's like I want to make tea and coffee.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's
healthy.
awesome.
It's pretty healthy, and but like
Yeah.
they don't have boba
You
guys
get-
here. I'm sad.
Well,
I'll
that's
make.
that's how you become successful.
I'll just
or
make
find-
one.
Make something and feel the need.
I'll
That's
make
what it
I'll
is.
make a boba guys here in Vegas and call it Milk
There you
Tea
go.
Men.
You should make a.
Did you not get that?
Well, sorry, I missed it. Sorry.
Milk
What?
Tea Men.
Oh God.
That sounds wrong.
Tea Men. 2021. Watch out, guys.
Milk
We are
Tea
open.
Men.
Milk tea.
MTM. That sounds
This-
wrong.
Yep.
What's up,
The-
Pina? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
The it factor for our business is the straws are on the bottom. And-
How does that work? No, I've seen a meme where it's like they have the boba thing like this, but this is like covered, but they put the straw in the bottom instead. So they messed up the whole thing.
Oh wow.
It's like
That's
I would
weird.
do it, but I already poked the hole in the top.
Yep.
Been busy working. That's the move. It's the move. This past 2020 is just work.
That's good, man. At least you gotta be grateful that you have income and you have work. A lot of people are struggling out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people. So that's one thing I'm grateful for, and I learned to be more grateful about that. Those things we take for granted, like working,
Yeah. Like
having an income, such a blessing.
it's a blessing. Like I didn't think I would rely so much on the job that I have right now because now that my hours are more cut, it made me realize like how much what do you call this? What's the word? how much I appreciate having that source of income to make my life a little bit easier. I mean, like, right now I'm like chilling because, like, you know, that young stimmy hit.
Didn't hit. Yeah.
But it's I kind of like I kind of miss just being busy. So the way that I'm keeping busy right now is like just streaming and then playing games and then walking outside and going to the gym when I can. But it's not enough to make me like feel like I'm doing something with my life, you know. It's I work in a hospital, so I've been been getting busier every day. Oh no, how is that like? What is it like working in the hospital around this time? If I may ask that.
It must be hella scary. Imagine.
Yeah.
Just imagine.
Yeah, just like what is like? How do you feel when you're there? If I may ask. But I can't imagine like how scary.
Chilling here,
My kids are screwed. Oh yeah, where are you actually? Yeah, I don't know. Like I know Americans we're pretty much not having it good here. Ireland. Oh yeah. Oh, so
Ireland.
you're with with Crejo and all of them there.
I just watched a video about Irish people and how they speak Gaelic, and this guy. Anyway, it's hard to explain, but it was funny. Do you speak Gaelic by any chance, Peanut?
But I think Crejo is up in Ireland. He was telling me about how I think they're going back into a lockdown there in Ireland. I don't know if you guys are on the same place there, but he said he was in lockdown. Yeah, but not everyone does. They only speak it in certain parts.
Ah, I see. Isn't Conor McGregor from Ireland too? Ireland. Yeah.
I know nothing. Yeah, we're on level 5 lockdown. Level 5. What is level 5? If you may explain to me how that is. I don't even know what level we're on here in America. I think we're just like everyone's like, what is COVID? Like F COVID.
Back had to update.
Yeah. The buffer. Oh yeah, it's like I think it's a thing with just like Twitch on mobile. If it's on mobile, if you're watching on PC, I don't think it's having that problem right now. But on mobile, it's like very buffery, and it's like a 10-second delay, I believe. Thank you, Panda. Yeah, I work with his sister. Oh, nice. So you guys are pretty close. You and Crejo. Level 5, only grocery stores and takeaways open, and only one person per household can go grocery store. Wow.
Oh my god, that's insane.
That's like kind of how America was, right? Like before.
Yeah, parts of America.
Yeah,
California, you can't dine in anywhere. You can go grocery shopping.
Oh, you really?
But you can't.
You can't dine
you can't
in.
Dine in. You can't. You can only do takeout. You can't even do patio dining anymore.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy. You're not allowed to 1
kilometer
from your home to exercise. Jesus.
Dang.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry about that. Like, maybe did you guys just recently go into lockdown, Phil?
Yeah, they reinstated the lockdown over here.
Yeah, because I think before, when we went down there, it was like we were able to dine in, but
yeah, they put it back. They did it again.
Redeemed hydrate. I'm going to hydrate.
Redeemed hydrate. There you go. That's a good idea.
This is how
you guys as well.
They keep me accountable.
That's awesome. It don't matter for me. I'm front line. I can do what I want, and I get priority queue at the grocery store. That's awesome. What are you
Because
Are you a nurse
emergency,
or a
like,
doctor by chance?
because your medical, like, service,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. That's good, though.
Yeah, just be safe, man. I mean,
Med
oh,
tech.
med tech.
Oh, like,
Yeah, that's an
like,
awesome job.
hmm.
And my mom was a med tech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our mom was a med tech. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Like, those are, that's pretty good perks, though, still, too.
Yeah, but it's super dangerous in that setting. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
would be hella paranoid.
Yeah. It's like, I think I was talking about this, with an Uber driver, like, yesterday, too, of just, like, how 2020 was and, like, how Corona kind of affected everything. And he was talking about, like, how do we, like, how do you think we're gonna be a year from now? Like, we didn't really think about how a year before, or not really a year before, because it's almost been like 8, 9 months of quarantine, right?
Uh huh. Yeah,
Like,
I think it's like 9 months.
like how we all thought, like, oh, it's gonna blow over in like a few months, right? It's like it was only gonna be like a month lockdown, we'll be fine. But it went on for like almost 9 months. Like, how do you think we're gonna be maybe around the end of this year? Like, do you think we'll be out, or do you think we'll just like assimilate back into normal life, but like more limited?
Mm.
Because like people
Yeah.
here are still being like pretty dumb about COVID, like
Yeah.
partying, spring break, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
think.
just read. I just remembered about this quote because you're talking about how stupid people are.
Mm-hmm.
There's this quote by George Carlin that goes, "Think of how stupid the average person is, and realize half of them are stupider than that."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. So that's why that's why there's this virus still around because there's a lot of stupid people out there.
Yeah, like if we just like I guess listened and listened and did our part and everything, we would be like other countries that have or like are COVID free. There's countries that are already COVID free and they're actually living like normal lives out there, going
Mm-hmm.
to events, going to concerts and all that. And like they don't have to wear their masks, they don't have to do all this stuff because they actually listened and didn't go out and stuff like that. Like
Yep.
if people just did that, I think we would have been a bit better about it this this year. Got a job offer to I got an offer to be a program assistant in a hospital. I don't know what they do. Depends on the department you'll be assigned to. Are you taking that job? It's a sounds like a pretty good job.
As a med tech, yeah.
Or a program assistant in a hospital.
To get no, he's talking about how he was supposed to be in a program to be a med tech in a hospital. So he's getting training to be a med tech. Anyway, yeah, it's been a year. It's been an awesome. That's one thing though. You got to look at the silver lining. People have been, I don't know. For me at least, I've been more grateful about a lot of this things we take for granted. Like I said. I don't think there's any countries COVID free. North Korea said they were they bordered China, so that yeah. I don't think there's any COVID free countries, but just a lot of countries have
a little
less.
Bit like less, yeah, not COVID free, but it's like less cases than
less
like
cases.
yeah. It's just they get to live a little bit more, I guess, freely, like normal life,
Yeah,
like
it's never.
pre-COVID.
And even if just in my opinion, even if we do have everybody vaccinated and everybody is COVID free, I think the awareness and the consciousness that this virus brought is gonna make people more um, paranoid, and
Hmm.
they're not gonna stop wearing those masks.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
wouldn't
gonna
doubt.
be. They're
Like,
gonna be keeping their distance from other people. They're gonna be more careful.
yeah, I think like
Yeah.
as I feel like it should have been like that in the first place. Like pre-COVID, I feel like people should have kept their distance anyway, and like be clean and everything.
Mhm.
Like people stress it now, like, oh, putting hand sanitizer, all that, washing your hands. Like we should have been doing that
Yeah.
like way before. But it's also
It's not
like,
new for you.
yeah, just like keep distance, I guess, is like more of a thing too. I feel like that should have
Yeah.
been a thing also. Like I don't want personally, I don't want people up in my business like getting close to me and like me breathing their air, they're breathing my air, kind of thing. Mask will be the new norm now, but I've been wearing masks for over a decade, so it's not new for me. When I lived in Japan, it's the norm. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's like Japan, Korea, they kind of like wear it as a normal thing. Like when they get like just like sick in general, like the
Hmm.
general sickness, flu, they wear a mask because they don't want other people to get sick. And I think that's like something we should have done.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it sucks, but at the same time it's cool because walking around like a ninja assassin, everybody's
it just finishes an outfit, you know, sometimes.
yeah, it's
Sometimes
that
you'll wear.
last piece of accessory,
It's like,
you know.
now it's like I feel naked without my mask. Like, it's like, oh shoot, people are gonna see my face. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now I gotta wear my mask. And sometimes, like, I don't know, the mask gives me a confidence boost because it's more like, okay, like, I'll be honest, like, 2020 have made me a little bit more confident. Apart from,
Hmm.
like, the fact that, like, people only see half my face now. Or, like, not half, but, like, a third of my face. But, like, I
Yeah.
haven't got, like, it's like catfish in a way.
Exactly. That's what
It's
I feel like too.
yeah,
I
it's
feel
like
I pretend like, yeah, under this mask you'll see the rest of the good lookingness. It's just not my eyes.
yeah. Especially in America, you
Nice.
walk around with a mask on. 2 years ago, you get stopped by the police. Now you don't have a mask. They telling you to wear one. Yeah, it's just,
Exactly. Yeah. That's so funny.
yeah. Like I don't know. This year, I feel like I've gotten a lot more compliments of just like from people. They're just like, "Oh my god, you're so pretty," and it's like you only see a third of my face, but like, it's like, yeah, damn, they can tell that I'm pretty from under this mask. I'll take it, you know.
Oh god.
Like
Yeah.
this, it's the most compliments that I've gotten like this year, and I'm like, damn, if they see me under this mask, like, will they still say the same thing? Like, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure maybe they'll say the same thing. Like, I think I grew confident just from like 2020 alone, but like, it's like they only see my eyes, so now I have to dress up my eyes so that it makes like some sort of impression, you know.
Yeah.
I leave some
They
sort of
should make like
impression.
a G-string type of mask where it's just like it, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't cover your cheeks, but it covers your nose and your mouth.
Why?
I don't know. Just to see you can kind of see the face, in the structure.
Dress up your eyes. Oh, thank you,
uh,
Lazy, for the tier ones. sub for 4 months. Aw, hi. How are you? How have you been? Thank you for the 4 months.
4 months.
Right.
Congratulations, Ela.
4 months,
Yeah.
9 months out of all. BRB
Yeah.
need coffee. Oh yeah, cause
Heck yeah.
it's a different
Time
time for
zone.
them. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, coffee at 8, but it's different time zones.
What time is it there in Ireland? Let's see the time in Ireland right now.
Yeah.
Time in Ireland. Dang, it's 4:30 a.m. over there.
4:30
Yeah, that's hella
a.m.
early.
That
Yeah,
means
jeez.
you are up early.
Or he didn't go to sleep.
Oh
And he's just been
no.
playing all night.
No. Which one
Guys,
is it?
let me just tell you guys something. Sleep is probably the most important thing you can do for your health. Just in case you aren't sleeping. But yeah.
You could just call me out, Phil. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say that when you were saying that earlier that you didn't go to sleep. It's more important than any exercise regimen or diet you do.
Yeah.
Sleep is the foundation. If exercise and diet are the pillars of health, sleep is the foundation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Jeez, man, 3:30 a.m. Good job.
3:30. Oh my gosh. I
Just
could
make sure,
never.
Peanut. My advice is get 8 hours of sleep every day if you could. It'll lengthen your life. Yep. Anyway.
My friend AJ says hi. Because one of my friends said Happy New Year, but he said Happy New Year very late, and he was just like, "Oh, tell your chat I said hi," and I was like, "Okay." AJ says hi.
Yeah, Happy New Year, by the way. That's Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
2021. It's 1/1/21.
1/1/21.
Yeah.
1/1/21.
1/1/21.
And tomorrow will be 1/2/1. 1/2/2/1.
Yeah. It's a brand new year. Do you guys have any what do you call that? Resolutions for yourselves?
What are your resolutions for this year?
Besides 1920 by 1080 or 4K, what are your resolutions?
My resolutions, I hope I get a better monitor with 144 hertz and a better PC that can take it. Get a better job so that I can actually do that myself.
Yeah, I want to get a widescreen or the ultra wides.
Yeah, I think a resolution for me is just I get a better job so I can get my own things.
My daily routine is a routine: wake up 3:30, exercise till 4:15, coffee, breakfast, shower till 5. From 6 to 3, exercise from 4 to 6, eat chill with the missus, sleep at 7. That's perfect, man.
That's a good routine.
It's a good routine, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's similar, except remove the wife. Sometimes I shower.
Sometimes.
I'll eat when I feel like it, and then go to sleep at 10 p.m. No, I'm just kidding, man. That's pretty similar to my routine, actually.
But you wake
I
up
don't
a
wake
little
up
bit
that early.
later.
Yeah, I wake up a little later, but yeah. It's a good routine, man.
That's a good routine. I need to make a routine to wake up earlier, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting off in a really bad what do you call this? Like a bad habit of sleeping very late, waking up very late in the day. And
yeah,
my resolution is waking up like how I used to at 6 a.m. and doing yoga, doing all those like mind exercises and stuff before work, and then just having the rest of the day to do whatever absolutely I want or absolutely nothing.
Enjoy the sunrise every day will help. Yep,
Relax you
that's
for the
true.
day.
Yeah,
Oh my
and the
gosh.
sunset too. The sunset too. It's actually those things are tied to our biological circadian rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing the sun rise and seeing the sun set actually sets our body to the same clock and then helps us fall asleep and wake up the following day.
Yeah. I think that's a thing. Like since since we've been staying in all, a lot of us has been staying in, so we don't see like the sunrise or sunset.
Mm-hmm.
We just like I think that's my
Yeah.
problem too. It's like I don't see the sunrise or sunset. I'm always in my room, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what time like I should
Yep.
fall asleep or go to bed or wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Remember, we're just animals, and
Yeah.
so if you pay attention to the nature of animals, they follow the circadian clock. You
Mm.
know, and so you're the same way. You're just like an animal.
Mm.
To optimize your health, you want to sleep with the sun. You know, if that makes sense. I don't
We are just
know. Anyway,
animals. I'm just kidding.
yeah, it's animals.
We're just animals. I think like I think I also have like a thing though. It's just I feel that I'm trying to learn from 2020 is to be very patient with myself too. I think that goes along the lines of like me sleeping a little bit later
Mm,
and sleep or waking up later. I get kind of
mm,
like down on myself sometimes because I'm like, oh, I wasted my whole day, and
yeah,
I don't like when I feel like, oh, I wasted my day. Now it's like I only see the night
yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
and it's like I get down on myself because it's just like, oh, I did nothing. But then I'm like, I think about it. It's like there's something that I learned from like 2020, and a lot of people tell me too. It's like we're all in quarantine still, like,
Mm,
and we should be a little bit more like easy on ourselves because like
yeah, because that's what 2020 did. I think is like we're caged up in our little homes, right?
yeah.
So we've been having to deal with our own self dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're hearing your voice so much more because
It's
you're
only
alone by
you,
yourself.
yeah.
And it's sometimes for a lot of people it's scary. You know, it's kind of like,
Mm-hmm. You
oh
have
my
to
god,
sit with the uncomfortable feeling of just like
yeah, yeah,
yourself
exactly. Even if you have your wife, even if you have your family in your home, you know, it's kind of like, oh man, I have to
because
deal with whatever.
everyone's dealing with their own things no matter what like household you're in.
Yeah, it's a good thing that you're learning that, Ela. You learned that in the 2020s. You know, you got to be more kinder to yourself.
Yeah, because I think like before 2020 I was like I wasn't kind to myself. I robbed myself of like the time I had to sit with myself and sit with the uncomfortable feeling of my thoughts every single day. So like
Yeah.
2020 I was like, why am I being so hard on myself for something as simple of as resting when my body needs it?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes I know it'll be too much like if I rest too much, but I know like at times I do need it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Yeah, you
like
have to listen to that. Your body will tell you. You know, your if you don't listen to it, your body's gonna
retaliate.
retaliate. Yeah, that's when that's how people get diseases, and
Hmm.
it's because they don't listen to their body. They keep going at it, and their body's like, dude, stop already.
Yeah.
I need
If I rest too much I get
to get
agitated.
agitated. Yeah,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
I know some people that rest a little bit too much. It's like a make or break. Like you can rest too much or you can rest too little, and you still won't feel your best. You know.
You just do your best. The thing is, you do your best, and you have to forgive yourself. That's what being kindest to yourself is like. Oh yeah, I wasted a day, but there's always tomorrow to change whatever behavior that you
Hmm.
messed up on the day, right? You have the following day. if you're lucky, right, you have the following day.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
hate when my
which is one
routine
thing
gets in.
too. Which is one thing about 2020 is like you question sometimes, am I gonna be certain of my tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know, those are
And
the questions you ask yourself.
I think that's something like I stress a lot is like, will I have tomorrow? Or it's not just me. Like, I don't just ask myself, like, will I have tomorrow? It's like, will this person have tomorrow? This person, like, that I'm thinking about. Or I hate when
Yeah,
my routine gets interrupted. Yeah, that's how I am too. Like, if I have a routine or if I plan something, I want those things to go through.
yeah,
And, like, if it gets interrupted, then I just feel out of rhythm.
yeah.
But
That's okay. That's okay. It'll happen. That's the human. That's the human experience.
yeah, we're all just
Yeah,
humans.
we make a plan, and then whoever is out there is gonna throw a bone
Yeah.
and like give us challenges to make us better for
Mm,
for the for the good, for the highest good.
yeah. Like, I. What was I
Yeah.
gonna say?
For me too, this year I learned was my parents are kind of a little older
Hmm.
and not the best in health, so it really put into perspective how fragile uh, life is, and that you have to really appreciate your relationship with the people that you love,
Mm.
even if you know it's just hard. I don't
Mm.
know.
Like, that's also, like, something I realized during quarantine is, like,
Exactly, Peanut.
it's. Yeah, tomorrow is something you can do right now. Yeah, trying to find something productive tomorrow. Just,
Yep.
yeah. But I think what going along the lines of what my brother said, like, our parents are getting older, and, like, I think COVID put it in perspective that, like, no matter what, I want, like, mommy and daddy to be safe, and
Yep.
it
Yep.
it makes me go out of my way to make sure that I'm taking precautions to make sure that, I don't bring, like, COVID back and then risk, like, having their health in danger and stuff.
Mm.
So it made me realize, like, there's so many people that, like, are, you know, I don't know if it's, like, morbid, to think about or talk about. It's just like their parents
No,
may have, like,
it's
not made it through the year because,
yeah. Death is like a topic that's sometimes taboo and people are not comfortable with it,
yeah.
and that's something that I think people were forced into thinking about
Mm-hmm.
this past year, 2020 was just like,
The,
geez,
yeah.
I'm susceptible to no matter whatever you think your health is, you're prone to it. You
You're
know,
prone to it. And,
the life is fragile.
mm-hmm.
It could be gone tomorrow. You
Yeah.
know.
And I think, like, I saw this tweet this morning too. It's like it put into perspective, like, how different generations or different people will think of, like, the situation of COVID itself in 2020.
Mm.
Like, it was a tweet of, like, a picture of someone FaceTiming their parent, like,
Mm.
from the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and on the other side it was like, someone celebrating the new year,
Yeah.
like, someone celebrating the new year. Like, it was two different Instagram stories,
Okay.
and it was someone at a party, like, Happy New Year, New Year's Eve party, and,
Mm.
like, it puts in perspective, like, how much people of different generations, like care or how they're handling the situation of COVID itself. Like it was like, oh, these are two friends, two different Instagram stories. One of them is losing their parent, and one of them is having fun at a party, and they're both handling COVID very differently. And I think that like made me like I already knew how to what degree like COVID affected like everyone, but I think that like hit a little bit harder because there's people that I know too that haven't learned anything from 2020. They're just thinking of like themselves. Like, oh, I'm prone to it. Like I don't think I'm gonna get it, you know. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do my own thing. And from like seeing that, I was like, that's like, I don't want that to happen where like like I'm FaceTiming someone, you know, from the hospital.
Yep.
And it's like, I think that's the hardest thing that I thought about. I'm not gonna cry. It's just like,
it's a sad thing. It really is super sad. It's just that's why it's that comfort zone. You know, everybody's taken out of their comfort zone. I think this whole social media thing and internet made us look like everybody's having a comfortable life, but in reality,
we're all very uncomfortable right now.
Yeah,
like
everybody's in a, you know, weird position.
Yeah, some people are living comfortably, and some people are just like they have to sit with the uncomfortable feeling that 2020 left them with. And although it's like a new year, like a lot of us are like, yeah, you know, it's a new year, but what's gonna change? Like, what are we gonna do to change our 2021? Because if we keep doing the same things that we were doing in 2020, what's the new year gonna change for us? You know, I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. 2021, just have to take it one day at a time. I think that's the best way to go about this year. Because as much as we want to have plans, it's just tough. It's just tough to look forward to something. This is really. I don't know. It breaks your faith, man. It breaks your faith.
Yeah, like I think in 2021, I just want to be okay with the feeling of not feeling okay all the time. Is that like
that makes sense.
Like I want to feel okay with not feeling okay.
Yeah. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you have to adjust. There's nothing else you can do. Everybody's forced into that mode where you have to be okay with not feeling okay because it's not okay right now.
And
I mean, these vaccines are giving a little hope, but you know, who knows?
Yeah, and like a lot of people are like making a big deal about the vaccines too. Just like, oh, what's in it? What's
exactly?
All this? It's like
you're questioning it, you know.
Yeah, like
which is like a good thing too because you never know what side effects of those are. This vaccine, what even though they say it gets rid of the virus, it's the fastest. You know, in history of making vaccines, it was the fastest they made.
To be made,
yeah. So it's just kind of like, how do you trust something like that when there's not enough testing done on it? You know, so this like first batch of vaccination is gonna be like a prototype. Like,
to see like how everyone like is affected by it, if it actually works. You never know until like, you know, until these people
what if it works for like 6 months and you're like you think you're good, and 6 months from now you grow a third eye, or you you start you start having craving for brains or something. I don't
Oh
know.
yikes. Okay, you just becoming zombies at this point.
Yeah. Anyway, 2021. We just have to. I don't know.
I think 2021 we all have to be okay with feeling uncomfortable for a little bit more.
Mm,
Because I think like everyone's like, oh, 2021, let's get rid of all the bullshit that 2020 gave us, you know?
mm,
But it's like, not that easy, you know? Just another new day.
yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
I just hope 2021 doesn't take, or, you know, doesn't take away any more good things away from us.
Well, that's what's good about having good things, is like for you to really appreciate the good things,
Mm-hmm.
you have to know what the bad things are. Right?
Yeah.
So it makes it that much sweeter.
Mm-hmm. And
So it's okay. I think I'm grateful that, you know, there, there's this type of challenge for us right now. As this
yeah, I think like in a way, I've seen a lot more people, not just like not just myself, but a lot more people around me have grown because of like 2020 alone. It was a tough year, and it's like we've all made it out alive. I think
Yep.
is the one thing.
Well, if you're watching the stream, I hope we made it out alive, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad everyone's like whoever's
Yeah.
watching. I'm glad you're here to even support. I'm glad you guys think like I'm worthy of your time.
Yeah.
And like the support that the support in the community that I've made here on like Twitch also helped me get through like quarantine and just like COVID in general. Because if I didn't start streaming, I don't know like how. I don't know where I'd be right now. I guess,
Yep.
and I guess like personal wise, like growth wise, it's helped me socially. Because I used to be very like socially anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like if I had to talk in public places or even talk to like a cashier or talk to customers, you know, I feel like this like gut feeling I have to go to the bathroom all the time because I have to talk to people.
Yeah.
But like when I started streaming, it's like I'm forced to like talk to people. I'm not forced, but like it's just more like I'm in the comfort of my own house, I guess.
Yep.
The music stopped, but it's also like people are watching you,
Mm-hmm.
and in your raw, natural like state. Not raw and natural, but like
Hey, that sounds kinky.
that's a different site. That's a different
It's a
site.
That's Twitch
That's Twitch Premium.
content. That's Twitch.
Twitch Premium.
OnlyFans. That's in her other
It's
stream.
called-
OnlyFans.
It's called Only Twitch.
2021.
No, not starting an OnlyFans. There's people who have asked me to start OnlyFans. I'm not doing that.
Never say never. If somebody offered you $500 for your
My OnlyFans
socks, you know how some weird kinky people or
or like feet
pay a lot of money
pictures.
for feet pictures, yeah.
I don't know if they'll pay me for my feet pictures.
By the way, guys, if you want to see sexy feet pictures for $20 each, I will sell you my feet pictures.
Good deal.
Yeah.
You heard it here
I think
first.
for 2021, that is my resolution is to sell more feet pictures.
more, more movimento, more movimento. Feet pics.
Well, they'll
Only
never know it's me. They'll never know if it's from a guy or a girl. It's just a feet picture. If they get turned
I don't
on,
know.
you know.
I don't know. You can definitely tell when it's a guy's or girl's feet.
Oh god. Uh, you can tell?
I don't know. I feel like there's a different bone structure for everyone's feet.
Really? What does women's feet have like boobies?
I think we have a more petite, more petite structure, bone structures. Are you looking at your feet now?
I am. I'm trying to see how much I can sell these pictures for.
I
I'm just
don't know. I feel like there's kink for everyone. There's something out there for everyone, you know, someone for everyone.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Like you can sell a picture of you holding a boba glass with your feet on there.
Ew. Ew.
Not inside the boba, but just like you holding
By
the
the
boba.
boba with my feet.
By your feet.
It's like I'm holding the boba with my feet. I'm not gonna do that right now. It's gonna get clipped so instantly.
I was gonna say, if somebody donated $20 right now, would you do it? I'm just
No.
kidding. Oh god.
No, I'm just kidding. Gotta give me 100 and I'll do it. On the spot, right here, right now. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think that's you gotta find humor. I think too in this type of situation, you know.
And like, gotta find fun in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
Just like when it's okay to find fun. No, like not in like serious situations.
Yeah.
Your camera's very out of focus, Squeepo.
Oh, it's because I was trying to put my feet up.
You're like.
I don't know why it's out of focus. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
You're very blurry.
I know. Hello. I don't know why it's doing that. How do I fix that?
Just get closer.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. So I just. Did it fix that? Did it fix it? There you go.
Yeah.
No, it's still blurry.
No, it's fixed now. It's fixed now.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. 2020.
That's 2020 and 2021. I'm really hoping, like, I feel like it already started on a good note. Like, I feel like I'm back to normal. Not my normal before, but like it's back to a better normal than we had. And I went in this year and I was true to my emotions and true to myself, I think, on the first day. Like today I was like, I'm going to do what I plan to do this year. And like I have to take those steps to manifest the life that I want this year.
Yeah.
Manifest.
Manifest.
You know? Like I even wrote like on the night, I think the night before New Year's Eve, I wrote on my notes on my phone, I was like, okay, this is what I'm manifesting for 2021.
What did you put on there?
I was just like, I don't know. Can I say it? Will it come true if I if I keep?
Well, yeah. It's actually if you Well, yeah, if you believe it'll come true, it'll come true. But it'll actually help it if you actually
Like
voice it out.
voice it out. Like for me, it's like I'm manifesting
Speak it to the
uh,
universe.
my 2021, 2022. Like, cause I'm giving it a year,
Uh,
to play out, and it's like for 2021, I just want a partner on Twitch. Is like one of the first things.
like a boyfriend.
Partner, like instead of affiliate.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
like partner, like you get.
I don't know about Twitch. Anyway, yeah, go ahead. And
Like,
then,
and then just like better community in general. And then this one, like, it's kind of like I'm putting it out there, but more of like, if it happens, it'll happen this year. If it
yeah,
doesn't, it's like it could happen at any time. It's just it'd be nice. And it's like official team, just to be
hmm
in a community of creators who support creators, other creators. Like
hmm
not just creators, but like just a group of people that I could, call,
you just
a
gotta keep
family
putting the
here.
work in. You just gotta keep
Yeah,
putting the work in. Yeah.
yeah, like people I can call family here, and we all are doing the same thing, just trying to get by, just trying to
hmm
live and play games and have fun that way, and not too, uptight or anything. Just we're all vibing in a way. And I think that's just one thing that's like it could happen at any time. I'm just manifesting it for like within the new year or even the next year after
You should
that.
save this video. Did you save? Are you recording this video?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, and
shame. So
then
it's gonna
you're gonna
be
look. You're gonna look back maybe the end of next year, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, remember when I said those things and it actually happened?"
yeah, like these are the
Yeah.
things like I want to manifest. Like if I say it out loud, then and if it happens, I have this to look back and say like, oh, it actually happened, and I can be like happy that it happened.
Yeah.
When like at this moment, maybe in the future something happens. Like in this moment, I don't know that yet. Like who would
hmm
have thought maybe me right now would be doing this in the future, kind of thing.
Yep.
And then I think this one's more like real life things. It's like apartment. Just just putting it out there. Hopefully, hopefully it'll happen, or just like in general, just moving out, getting out of like this this place, because I feel like to have a better relationship with you know our parents, we have to like move out too. But it's not just like having a better relationship with mommy and daddy. It's more of like myself and my mental health. Like
Yep.
I want to be able to come home and just relax and do things on my own time, kind of thing, and then
hmm
call things mine, kind of thing. You know,
It's nice. It's nice to have all that.
yeah, that's just like something that if it doesn't happen this year, it'll happen. I know for sure it'll happen,
Yeah.
and I'm not giving it that one a timeline as much.
hmm
A better job in school. Just going back to school after everything,
hmm
and then getting a better job just so I can support myself and
hmm
yeah, just like make be able to like live comfortably, you know,
Yep.
for the
So
time being.
what's the main emotion that you're seeking behind all these things that you want?
I think it's just being able to depend on myself,
I know, but what does that emotion give you? What is that?
accomplishment, like accomplishing, like it's an accomplishment
'Cause when you accomplish something,
feeling,
what do you feel? What do you feel?
like happiness.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah,
main
that's
thing that you're seeking. So that's basically what you should put on your little manifesting thing too. The
yeah.
main thing about all that stuff that you want, the all those things, is really the happiness behind it.
Hmm.
It's just that's what you want.
Yeah.
with everything in life. Yeah. So seek that instead. You can do that now. That's free.
I
You
mean,
just-
it's like it is something like I still have it within me. I'm happy where I am
Yeah.
now, but there's always
Yep.
that part of me that's like I'm happy where I am now. Like I'm completely fine, but I could
Mhm.
always be better, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I think the last part of it is like more memories, better health, and better body, which I can work on those myself. And
Mhm.
then driving, which I can work on that. Like I have to kind of work on that, so I can depend on myself and be happy, so I don't have to like
Yeah.
depend on others. And then, it's just like in general. I think the last thing I put was a life you've been wanting to manifest. Like it'll come to you. You know, you just gotta take the steps yourself and trust in the time. You know, trust in
Mhm.
time and yourself that it'll happen sometime. Like
Yep.
things come things come into your life when they're supposed to.
You're supposed to. Exactly.
And
It's just
then
the timing.
it's just
Timing's
the
not up to
timing.
us sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to trust that it'll happen, or you know that time will come, and not to stress. And I think that's like what roots a lot of people's anxiety is like they're
You
not
want it
giving
now.
they want it now. They're not giving themselves like time to like let it come to them first.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just like plants, right? When you plant a seed, you're not gonna check on it tomorrow and be like and look for a tree, right? And a fruit for it, right? You
mm,
gotta wait. You gotta water it. You gotta give it fertilizer and let it grow.
mhm.
Same thing with your aspirations and whatever you want in life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I know that sounds deep, huh?
it makes me think about all of my plants that are dead right now. But I think that's like one thing. Another resolution for me is take care of my plants, like how I take care of like if I
Your
take care of
tree.
myself, you know.
That's a good analogy. So if you treat your plants the way you treat your dreams, they will grow,
Mhm.
right? If you treat your plants like shitty, your dreams are never gonna manifest.
Yeah.
But if you water your dreams every day and you take steps towards whatever your goal is in life,
You make time for it, then
yep,
it'll grow.
then you will bear the fruits of your labor.
Mm.
Uh, dang.
Making plants very symbolic.
I'm so full of bullshit sometimes. But it's true. You're right. You just have to do that. You just have to.
Mhm. Yeah, I need
I
to
don't know.
revive my plants, or at least get new plants so that I can water them and take care of
I know.
them, watch
I have so
them
many.
grow,
Or you can buy fake plants at IKEA, and that's it.
and that's it. Just
They'll never grow, but they'll always look cool.
they'll just already be they'll already be grown and look pretty.
I guess that's one of my things too for this year. Is, yeah, have more real plants.
Mhm.
I have one. I have a money plant right here. It's been growing nice. See,
Wow.
see it? Been watering
Is that like
it.
the Chinese bamboo ones?
I don't know what they're called scientifically, but I think it's called the money plant. So
The money plant. I
every
think I
time I
got
water
one.
it, I feel like I am watering my bank account. You know what I mean?
It's like, oh, this will bring me money. This will
Yeah. So
bring me fortune.
this drop right here is $5.
Oh my
That
gosh.
drop right there is $20.
See, like I have a plant right here, but it's it's a reminder of how much I've taken care of like my aspirations and goals in 2020.
Oh my god,
It's dead.
yeah.
But it's more of the fact that like
You can't revive that thing?
I don't know, like hi Bubble, how are you? How are you doing? I'm just talking with my brother, talking about plants and how they relate to our dreams. Good, how are you?
How's
Hello,
it going?
brother. This is my friend Bobo. She lives in
Hello.
Vegas also.
Oh, cool. 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 Does she stream too, like you?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, take care of your plants just like your dreams.
Yes, like if I taken more care of like my plants and my self in 2020, I think it would have been a little bit better looking. Like this goes for not just my plants but for me too. Like
I was just saying that, Bebo. I was just saying you
yeah.
can just buy fake plants at IKEA and they'll look nice all year.
Yeah, he
You don't
has
have to
fake
water
IKEA plants also.
them. See that one back there hanging, and then the one back there. That's all fake.
See, like I like those kinds of plants, like the string of hearts or like the ones that hang off. But like
Mm,
it takes so long for them to grow, and I don't know, like I have patience, but it takes like months for them to grow that way. And then
yep.
this one, like I was waiting for it to become like pretty and grow really nicely, but now it's just like crinkly and dead, and it's just like my 2020. It's dead to me now.
Yeah.
And one real plant and it died. Oh no! I had 5 plants. I bought them all at the same time, and then 2020, and the end of 2020 happened, and I wasn't like taking care of
Yep.
myself or the plants as much.
You can still water IKEA plants. I mean, it's not gonna hurt.
It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna grow either.
Not gonna grow, but it's you can feel better about yourself. It's like, oh, look how healthy it looks.
Oh, it's so nice. It's always green. It's for our own mental stabilities.
Hey, that's a good hack.
Seriously.
That's a good hack. I like that. It's a good little life hack. If you feel like you're never gonna fail.
Did you guys do anything for New Year's? What did you do for New Year's, Gleefo?
Oh, nothing. I slept early. I
Slept
just
early.
slept in, got my 8 hours of sleep in.
Mm,
And this morning, it's considered the New Year, so I worked out.
worked
Uh,
out. Oh yeah, I
I
saw
worked.
your story.
I worked out. I got my I set up my new espresso machine. I'm so happy.
Adulting. That's me usually every year. Just the
Yep,
sleeping in.
yep, yep.
For
That's
me.
yeah. It's like my childhood punishments became my what is it?
Your
You know how your parents
pleasures
tell you to
now.
sleep early,
Yeah. So I can stop
especially.
buying coffee every day. I felt that.
Seriously, you have to do it, Bevo. You have to do it, man. It's like the best investment, and it's fun. It's like an actual hobby. Like a
Mm.
yeah,
It gets like it's fun to make also. Like when I started making my own, I'm like, okay, like I could control how much coffee goes in here, or
You know what's funny? I just started doing that. I just
yeah.
started watching Korean cafe vlogs, like just their workflow videos. Oh man, it's so relaxing.
Mm. Like I watch a lot of like I don't know if like every person that I've told that I watch these like kinds of videos, they told me I'm weird for it. It's like I watch the coffee making ASMR, like those
Yeah,
drink ASMR videos where they're making like a strawberry milk or like Korean coffee, and I'm like, I just like the sound of it, but I also like them like making the froth and mixing
yeah,
everything, and I'm just like, it sounds, it's just like sounds like that kind of, but
yeah.
it's really
I-
calming.
yeah, it really is. I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah, that's
missing.
one thing I picked up this year was like that hobby of the espresso making. Yeah,
Mm,
cool. I like it a lot. It's so relaxing. I think it's because the hands-on part of it is you're making something yourself, and then that final product, you're kind of proud of it.
yeah, and it's like something that you could say
Yeah, it's
like
very rewarding. I
yeah, it's
like it a lot.
rewarding, and you could
Yeah.
be like I would have paid like what like $7 for a coffee this size, but then I can make it at home and it's like it's free.
Yeah. Hey, Bebo's an actual adult. Like, that's
Mm.
cool. You clean and work out. That's awesome. Uh,
We're all adults, or we're all just kids, trying to get by, make it as adults. I look
That's
like I'm
awesome.
12 though. I felt that.
You and Ela.
Yeah. Like, if I don't have makeup on, I look very like a kid.
I feel like I'm still a 12-year-old sometimes. I'm just like, man, why am I in this man body? And
Oh, yeah, I'm even smaller than her, too.
I'm like 36 years old watching anime. I'm just like, am I?
Am I allowed to be doing this right now? Should I be doing this?
You know what's funny? I actually Googled that. I'm like, is it okay if a 36-year-old man still watches anime? And then you know what made me feel better?
Is
Uh,
it?
the guy from UFC, his name is Stylebender, Israel Adesanya. He watches anime. And he's in his 30s too. So I'm like, oh, I don't feel so bad, you know. So,
My friends are all married with kids, and I eat junk food watching anime in bed.
oh, that
I
sounds so.
felt
That's mood.
that.
Oh
I
yeah, hell
felt that. There, it's like we're at that age.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. I think it's our generation is because that we were so it's part of our culture. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's like everyone stresses, like, oh, in your 20s, your
Yeah.
mid 20s, or your late 20s, you should be doing this, you should have a family, you should do this, and all that. And there's some of us that are just like, I'm on Valorant 16 hours a day, playing games,
Yeah.
maybe, and then.
I'm on that new season of Attack on Titan. You know.
That content. We're gonna be in our
People are having
60s watching anime.
kids and all that family stuff. I'm just like, what's the next season about of Attack on Titan? Yeah, the
The
old
old
American
American
dream is
dream.
like buy a house, get married, have
Have
kids
kids
in your
by your
30s.
30s. But people are coming, yeah, a lot of more independent these days. Like,
That's true, very true. Yeah, you can be married and do all that stuff too. Yeah,
hmm
yeah,
but I feel like everyone's like, it's become a very big thing for a lot of people in our age too. It's just like trying to relax
yeah.
and trying to unlearn what
Hmm.
the older generations have taught us too. I think a lot of people don't feel the pressure to be married anymore. Yeah, yeah. Like a lot of us are like, no, I could do this. I could do this by myself. Like
Yeah.
for me, I feel like that. Like I personally feel like, like I don't have to be married. Like personally, I just like I want to do things myself and be more. I feel more accomplished of myself. Like if I bought this myself,
Hmm.
bought my own house, bought my own car, Destiny's Child way, Uh, let me
That's
see.
true. Yeah, very true.
My, yeah, Destiny Child, like independent woman kind of thing. Like, shouldn't be any shame in having fun and exploring the hobbies that make you happy while you're older. Yes.
I mean, it's nice to have all that, have a partner to share all that stuff with, but it's also really nice to just have the bed to yourself and nobody's kicking you out of the bed,
Yeah.
or
On.
falling asleep in your arm and like your arm actually falling asleep and you feel like dying.
That's when you just yank your arm out. Honestly, lived with people the entire time since I moved up, but all it taught me was I love being alone. I felt,
Same here, man. Same here.
yeah,
It's so chill. I love just hanging out at the house.
like,
I think that's why nothing really for me as in this whole 2020, nothing's really changed for me because it's like I'm a homebody, so and I
Hmm.
have everything in my house. I have my own gym. Have I
Yeah,
have my own I have my own coffee shop now. So
that's
I,
the life. Like
I listen to records in my house. That's life for me.
I aspire to have a chill life like my brother, but just to more like have my things in their place already, like my own house, have my own little gym where I don't have to really leave the house to go all the way out.
I gave you guys some gear there. I mean,
It's
right?
it's not much, but I'm still thankful that we have it. It's just it's the bar, and it's like I have to buy weights and all that.
Uh, well,
Hmm. The only thing I
yeah.
miss is music festivals. Yes, I think I miss the, what do you call this? Like when, like the intimacy and just like the music in general. I think just like having that open space to just like vibe with everyone around you and everyone's just in a good mood. And I miss that a lot. That's what
Mm.
I hope
I don't know what happened when I
happens
was
soon.
like your guys' age in my 20s. I love concerts, right? But
Mm-hmm.
then as soon as I hit my 30s, I'm just like, uh, I like my own little space. I can't go to
Big
festivals
places.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's too many people, I'm just like, I can't do this. It sucks my energy.
I think it's just like as you get older, your energy depletes also because you're just like, music festivals take a toll on you too. You're like, you have to walk everywhere. You have to do all this, do all that. You have to stand for like 12 hours almost. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not super social person. I hate going out a lot. Wait, Banky just bought a home gym. Oh, bought gym equipment. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's some life I want. I need to buy more gym equipment so I can do that.
Well, you should put that in your manifest.
I'm manifesting for this year.
Yeah.
Have to be in an open area, not near people. Yeah, I don't like being in a crowd either. Like, it's more of like for their sake and my sake, because I get very anxious, and if there's a lot of people around me, I just like feel very like I feel like gagging for some reason. I guess it's like the people around me's. Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too. I'm the same, dude.
We're
Are we the
all
same person,
we're all the.
Vivo? Are you?
Oh
I'm just
no!
kidding.
What are you guys' New
Are you
Year's
are you the
resolutions?
female version of me? Are you my soulmate? Is that what you're saying right now?
Queeple! Stop.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
Queeple. No, 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 no. Have
Cause
a...
she said she likes espresso, she likes anime, and she has social anxiety. Oh my god, that's like me in a nutshell.
Queeple.
Maybe like 5 other billion people in the world. I'm just kidding.
It's like they're out there, Queeple. They're just in their houses right now. You'll find her. You'll find her. We're just on
Exactly.
the same
Same
wavelength.
wavelength. Yep.
And it's like, what are you guys' New Year's resolutions? I think we talked about it a little briefly ago, but
Yep. Yep.
can't meet them because they're hiding in their house too. Creepo.
My New Year's resolutions. What are yours, Ela? We already went about it earlier, right? But
Yeah,
what's
we can
yours?
go through it again. It's just like I think just like being more nice, being more nice to myself and patient because
Mm.
like it's just 2020 took like a toll on everyone, and I think like there's always like I had to keep myself busy because I didn't want to think about what was in my mind all the time
Mm-hmm.
or all that. And it was just like in 2021, I think I want to be more comfortable with not feeling okay all the time. Like,
Mm.
because I always had a distraction to make me not feel, to make me feel like I'm normal. I had always had some sort of distraction to like keep me from what I have in my mind. So this year I think I just want to sit with the uncomfortable feeling and put myself out there in ways like good ways, like put myself out there and like challenge myself to be, I guess, a better version of me in all types of ways, like socially, physically, emotionally, and do that to other people also, help other people. And I think that's just been my thing for a while. It's just like I want to help other people feel the same way, like to be okay with being okay with themselves too.
You gotta learn too that you're not always responsible for other people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't control what they're thinking about you or how they should think. So
Yeah.
you just gotta do the best you can.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah.
I just thought about one for myself actually, just while you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Is to, for me, is to stop people pleasing so much.
Yeah, that's one thing too.
Hard. Yeah.
It's good. It's really frustrating to deal with those emotions on your own, but it's good that to put that effort into processing everything to understand yourself better. And you definitely deserve the patience and kindness you extend to others, to yourself. Yes, that is what I'm trying to learn in this new year. Recovering.
Yeah, I'm a big time people pleaser.
Yeah, I think that stems from just like a life of always trying to please others.
I'm still working on it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes I'm just like in autopilot and just like catch myself like, oh my god, sacrificing my own
your happiness,
opinions and my own happiness
for other people's pride,
to make other
like
people
happy.
comfortable.
Yeah.
To make other people comfortable, It's like I don't know. Sometimes it's exhausting. Maybe that's why I have social anxiety. It's like that.
Yeah, because
it's because you're like you think you're responsible for other people's being happy.
It's a really big focus for myself the past 2 years. Had to acknowledge why I was that way, and I realized that I had such low self-esteem, and I felt like I didn't deserve to invest in my own goals and happiness. So I did that to help other people achieve their dreams. Now I'm trying to build confidence back, and tell myself that dreams are worth. My dreams are worth working towards. Yes.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that's. Amen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. Jeez. You just kind of like praise it,
It's in a nutshell, just put like how.
Yeah.
How it.
That's awesome.
Feels like. Sometimes I ask like, why do we do that?
It's built into us. You want to be part of. It's like we're a tribal. It's a tribal thing. We want to be part of the tribe, so we want to be in accordance to everybody, right? To make. Because if nobody likes you, they're gonna kick you out of the tribe. You're the outcast. But like I'm learning now that it's okay if not everybody is gonna like you. You're not for everybody. You're not all the flavors of ice cream that everybody's gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? You can be chocolate or you can be strawberry. And there's people that are gonna like chocolate and dislike strawberry. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? The analogy? I don't know.
It's like the peach. I don't know. Wait, there's always gonna be like that.
Yeah. There's not everybody's gonna like you, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay. It's okay not to be liked by everybody. You're not there for everybody to make everybody happy.
Yeah, I think that's something that I also like felt pressure, and also is like I didn't want to disappoint others because I felt like growing up there was always expectations put on me, and I felt like there was like some sort of like if I didn't do something in a certain way, or if I didn't like make sure they felt comfortable, like I felt like I was disappointing them. And it started trickling into my relationship with friends and other people, and then boom, anxiety. Yep. No amount of dislike from someone takes away the love from the people who care and see your value away. Mm.
It's I think it's part of it too is like there's the societal expectations like you were saying earlier, Bibo, about like having timelines to have to get married and to have a certain type of lifestyle at a certain age. You know, sometimes I feel shame, like you said earlier. I was feeling shame about being able to watch anime at my age, or enjoying the things that I enjoy. You know,
Well,
and it's not all people are gonna share that stuff. You know.
I think it's I think something you should learn also, Quayfil, is like being patient with yourself. Like it's a timeline that we're all on a different timeline,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
and
not everybody's supposed to live like the same life, because that'd be
mm-hmm,
boring, right?
yeah.
Everybody is here to learn their lessons in their journey. So,
Hi
yeah.
Jayla.
Is
Hi
that
Jayla.
Jayla?
Yeah, that's
Spicy Jayla?
Jayla.
Hi, Jayla. I love you, Jayla. You're the best.
That's our niece.
Yeah. She makes awesome music videos,
Animation,
animation.
which is at her age, like that's amazing. There's no
Yeah,
deadline to
exactly.
success. And as long as you're happy, not hurting others, you shouldn't take personally how anyone else feels about your life. Yes, and I think that's something I've learned in the past year. Like, it was such a.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's such a thief of joy of caring about what other people think about all the time, because you're
Yeah.
constantly putting yourself under a microscope on what you do when you should just live your life and not really
A
care.
lot, Bebo. Like,
Yeah.
if I was having a conversation earlier today, I would go through it in my head later on that night and just be like,
Yeah. I was like, I
did I?
shouldn't have said that, or
Yeah.
did I say it weird? Do they think I'm weird for saying that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
learning a lot that yeah.
You feel like you
It's
dwell.
okay. That was the best. That was the best you at that moment in time. That was what you were equipped with the information that you had. So you have to forgive yourself even if you did make a mistake, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's an ongoing thing. I've known about that for a while now, but it's just like sometimes you forget,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I feel like we do that a lot. We're always like thinking, since especially this time, it's like we're always thinking about what we've done. But
Mm,
I think it's like it's better for us to forgive ourselves in that, for the mistakes that we've done in the past choices, because it kind of made us who we are today. Like if that didn't happen, we would we have been would we have been a different person now? That makes
mm,
sense. I don't know. Like um
yeah,
everything seems so much obvious, or so much more obvious in hindsight, but we're always so harsh criticizing ourselves. Yes, yes.
yeah. It's
Like
so much better when you articulate when you're typing on a keyboard rather than off the fly just talking.
yeah, like for me I'm like I have to read it
She's
twice. But it's crazy
it's
because
crazy because some people like don't reflect at all.
yes,
Yeah.
like they'll just not really care about what, I guess, what's
Yeah.
around.
Past
That don't
mistakes
worry.
or things they say.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's crazy how
These things
anxiety
have to
really.
really affect you.
Mhm.
No, it's true, man. It's yeah.
It's like you're always like second guessing yourself, like
Yeah.
just like in general, like should I say this, or should I have said that, or should I do this,
Mm,
or if I did it, should um should I have not done it, or would it be different if I didn't do this or did do it, kind of thing. You're always like second guessing or thinking in your head like how will
yeah.
this change the future, or
Yeah, and then you always think like, oh my God, is there something wrong with me as a human being? Like, am I flawed? Like,
yeah, like
you know what I mean? But you are. You have to accept that too, that you are flawed, and that's
yeah, Like
Yeah,
you
it
have to
kind of
sit
helps
with
that.
the uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah, you kind of have to say to yourself, "Oh, I'm just a human. I made a mistake."
Yeah,
You know,
and it's
as
like
long as you're aware,
we're not
you
always
change
gonna
it.
be perfect. It's like very cliche to say we're all everybody makes mistakes, you know, everybody has those days.
Did you just quote Miley Cyrus, bro?
Yeah. What's
uh,
what's got I'm quoting our savior Hannah Montana. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
Priscilla 2021. Everybody, you know, makes mistakes.
You just gotta come in like a wrecking ball, you
Yeah,
know?
and let it. I don't know. I don't know her other songs. I can't. I can't
Okay.
make a fun off of that.
Oh god.
You know, you
Yeah.
gotta come in like a wrecking ball and count the 7 things that you hate about.
I don't know that song. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
What
that's.
about you, Bebo? What do you have? What resolutions do you have for this year
Mhm.
for yourself, besides trying to be a people pleaser or less of a people pleaser?
Haven't actively thought
Actively
about it.
not trying to work on my anger management. Ooh,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
Like, how do you work on something like that? Like really
At times I'm
overwhelmed.
so numb to my emotions to avoid it.
Yeah, that's
And
understandable.
yeah, yeah. Get mad at myself or I get mad at past events or people.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes I don't even know how to define anger. Like I can't, I'm so scared of letting that emotion take over me. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Like I'm scared to be angry. I don't know
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I
But I
I
know
felt.
it doesn't do anything and I have to process my emotions and forgive others. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just everybody gets angry. I mean,
Mhm.
that's just everybody gets angry. As long as you practice the pause,
And
you know,
like
you let that anger fade because I think anger is is part of the emotions, you know, that we
yeah,
have to go through. So
grew up in a
it's my first
really
reaction all the time.
mhm.
Yeah. So I
Like
feel like it's
feel like it's my first reaction all the time.
mm,
Mhm. Most people.
things people do to me personally. Like if someone hurts me, I get mad because I think
You know, so many other people hurt me. How could you do that to me? Yeah, yeah.
instead of just allowing myself to think.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Bebo.
Yeah.
If some people just don't consider others sometimes, and it's not a direct attack at me. No, you're fine. No, no, I know. It's just
Mhm. It's just
I don't know.
I think
It's
it's
a
a
thing.
habit. Like
That's one thing I have to too is like I say sorry a lot. Like it's
yeah.
my fault.
It's like it's a big thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Like been called out a lot of times just like being like sorry for something that's not my fault, you know?
yeah.
Like if someone bumps into me, I say sorry because I was in their way, but it's their fault for bumping into me. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that one. Say thank you. I was just gonna say that actually. Oh my god, dude.
What was that
What?
one?
Why are you in my mind, Bebo? Stop. Think about all the time when I wanted to say sorry. Yeah,
mm,
that's true. Yeah,
Instead of saying sorry, you say thank you. Oh, wait, yeah, I think I've seen that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Better at socializing too. Me too.
Mm,
Me too. It's been a few years
yeah.
shut off from people.
I yeah, I really want to learn. I really want to learn that also. It's just like I have a really bad thing with shutting people off that want to help me out. Or
Mm.
not just help me out, but like just shutting people off because I'm afraid they'll hurt me or they'll like
You
oh
you have a good best friend, Bebo. That's a good best friend. Something when you disappear. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome that you somebody calls you out. It's a good friend.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a few people.
Why don't you do you hang out with Bebo in real life, Ela?
Um I think I don't I we've seen each other at like events, but I think our like group of friends are um different like groups, I think. But I think we live on different sides of Vegas also, Clefo. Very scared.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same, Bebo.
Like I'm
Despite my my exterior.
yeah, she lives next to IKEA. I live on the other side of IKEA. We
I live
live
next
like
to IKEA.
we live
Oh
on
my
the
god,
other
I
side.
love IKEA.
Clefo. Better smaller groups than big group hangouts.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. That's my vibe too. I'm just a few good people. I like because every time I have conversations, I like going deep,
Mhm.
and people aren't on the same wavelength. It's just like people just want to do the small talk.
Yeah. Like
I
I
like
don't
talking about crazy shit.
yeah. Like I can't do small talk cuz it's like I have to keep the conversation flowing if they're going to be
Yeah,
very dry. I want it to be like at the start like tell me about your life. No. Like I don't want to know
sweet.
everything about your life, but like
Yeah, yeah. That's one thing too for me. I think this year is just like you said to be more open.
mhm.
I feel like one of the one of the outcomes of being a socially awkward person or a shy person is you put up a facade like you have another like an actual mask. Like
Mhm.
you have another personality that you have to put up in front and shit for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when people call me out for being quiet, I get flustered. Oh no, then to talk to hear my own voice. Oh, like,
I'd rather be quiet to hear my own voice. Yeah, man. I'm there with you, people.
mm, like
Yep.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's also something too. Like, I'd rather be quiet than to be called out for messing up my
Hmm.
my sentences or English. Like, I don't have a problem with English. I think it's just like when I'm talking on the fly or just talking in general, like socially in a social setting or anything, like I just get very nervous and I can't think fast enough for my sentence to make sense. And I have to like question myself, hey, did that make sense? Like, did that make any sense to you? Do you know
Hmm.
what I'm trying to say? Kind of thing. I always
Yeah.
feel like there's pressure. Yeah. All my friends
Yeah.
live out of town, so it makes going out in Vegas hard.
It's hard. Yeah.
Mhm. Like I don't have
And then
a.
it's come off as super awkward. I'm the same way, bro. I'm the
Mhm.
same way. It's like, yeah, I don't know. And I'm okay with it. Sometimes I just accept it. Like, I just accept my awkwardness. I just accept myself. Like, because I think I'm actually reading this book right now. It's by Susan Cain. It's called Quiet.
Mhm.
It's what is it? The power of introverts in a world that can't stop talking. And they say that there's two types of people, and there's the introverts and the extroverts, and there has to be introverts. We're necessary in this society, because this society, this culture is built up to be that everybody has to be an extrovert, a salesperson, you know. But not everybody is built that way. Some people are the quiet one, and that's okay. Yeah. So just accept that you're quiet and you're awkward, and that's okay. You're a thinking person.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
think I've only been with you at 2 raves. I don't think I've ever seen you at parties. I barely go out to parties just because I feel like I don't know anyone, and it's like every time I go to a party, like everyone knows each other, and I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, I feel like I didn't go out enough in Vegas. Like I feel like an outcast because it's like everyone knows each other, and I'm just like standing there, and they're like, "Oh, who are you?" Yeah, and I
Yeah.
sit there and go, "Okay, I'm leaving. Bye." Yeah,
I'm the same way. I'm like driving to a party for like an hour. Then once you get to a party,
you don't
you're
know
there for five
anyone.
minutes,
Oh yeah,
and then I'm like, oh, this is too uncomfortable. I gotta go.
yeah. Like for me, I'll just like sit on the couch, and I'm just like, I'll try my best to make friends, like or just like small talk with people that I'll probably never see again because I don't know them. But like, it's like at raves, I'm different because it's like my emotions are very like, high up there, and like my the way I talk, my confidence is just like shot up. Yeah, it's like a lot more inclusive, and like you're in your own little group, and then everyone knows like why, or like everyone knows there's like good vibes only kind of thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like my brother knows what happens at raves and what
Yeah.
everyone does.
I think the appeal of it is you kind of get lost. You're not like the focus is not so much on you. You're part of the group enjoying that thing, right? So it's kind of like nobody's really paying attention to you there.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like we're all just having fun doing our own thing,
Yeah.
and that's when you feel like the most free, like the most freeing. And it's like, yeah, I'll try, and
Yeah.
if it's too awkward, I don't feel comfortable, and I just go home. What's up, Benzie? How are you? Love raves because I feel like
Exactly, people. Yeah.
so it's an area where you can just do your thing, not feel like you're being judged. And it's just like there's that music also helps, like whatever like music or stage you're at, you just feel like everyone's just listening to that, and it's like they're feeling it in their like body, and like they're just focused on like having fun there, and being in an open space, and everyone's just enjoying their time. Parties are harder because they feel like there's pressure to talk to people the whole time versus like dancing by yourself. Yeah, like there's not like a lot of people dance at parties anymore too.
Just make sure you don't drop Molly and start taking off your all your clothes because I'm pretty sure you'll get attention then.
Okay, Clefil. What raves have you went to?
It's people that do that. They just they take off. They're so high that they just want to feel everything in their bodies.
Yeah, like I mean, there's people like that. Like they probably went there without the clothes. To be honest, in the first place, like yeah, like
Exactly. That's what
pretty
I'm saying.
much they're already naked or they're close to naked. That's why. Like you'll see girls in lingerie or just like in bras and underwear because they're not gonna go through the trouble of like having to take their clothes
Wait,
off.
now I have to start going on raves now. That I
People,
didn't know
oh
this
my
was a big.
god, yikes.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, like it's parties are harder because no one like goes to parties and dances. I feel like they just like are there to like get drunk, be social, and like you know everyone's socializing, and then if you're like the outcast, they're like you don't know what to do. You're just drinking, and then like you don't know anyone around you, and like you're just. I think like it's part of me too, where I don't like getting drunk because if I get too drunk and I don't know these people, they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna remember me as the girl who like threw up on the couch or something. I don't know. Like, uh,
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. Yeah, I don't.
mhm.
That's why I stopped drinking. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm not myself. I just feel like I'm not myself, or maybe
Mhm.
my true self comes out. And that's scary. Yeah.
I think I stopped drinking because the last party I went to, I threw up on the couch. And it was my friend's couch. So and then one of my friends had to clean it up, and now I just don't drink anymore. So
So,
this is why, like,
so they're
I
like, never invite Priscilla again. She's that girl.
yeah, I threw last party I threw up on the couch. That's why. I don't want to be known as the girl who does that. Cause
Yep.
it's like I know I can handle my alcohol, but I think it's more of like the social anxiety. Cause like I when I'm at a party already, I feel like gagging because it's just like I have so much anxiousness like filled up to the brim, and then I drink a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit loose, but I still have like those tensions, and I'm like, this doesn't mix well, and I just end up like throwing up.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
and it's happened
yeah.
like I can still count on one hand how many times it's happened. It's okay, but try
Understand
not.
my limits better. Not go overboard now. That's good. That's
Mhm.
good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like it's really good.
Yeah. It's yeah.
The adult
That's good.
years are coming to us too. Oh
Oh
no! In the
no.
first hour of the rave. Oh no!
No.
I had to kick myself out. Oh. Were you drinking? Oh man.
That's okay.
It happened. It happens, but there's 1 hour of open bar. Oh
At
no.
least when you get older, you'll look back at that one memory and you'll be like, man, that was stupid and fun at the same
Yeah.
time, you know?
But it's like you can
So
also
it's
look back and be like, okay, we learned from that time. We'll never do that again, kind of thing. I
yeah,
mean,
exactly.
yeah, sometimes you learn, sometimes you live it again. But
There'll be stages in your life where you're just gonna be stupid. It's okay. That's okay to be stupid. As long as you don't let that stupidity linger your whole life. You're like, are you gonna throw up right now? Oh my god, it's that girl who threw up in the party.
no, I choked on the aloe vera in my bowl. Oh my gosh, stupid
Oh,
wasn't a
man.
phase. It was definitely a lifestyle for my early 20s. Oh. Yeah,
You
like,
guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some water.
okay, okay. I'll be here. Yeah, like, it's definitely still going on for me. I'm just kidding. But, like, I feel like this past year, I've just learned to be more like a hermit. Stay inside the house and, like, I don't like going out anymore for some reason. I used to be that person that's like, yeah, I want to go out, like, because all my friends are like, oh, yeah, we want Patricia. Yeah, we want Patricia to go. And, like, and Patricia's like the drunk me. When they all call Patricia a different ego for me because I don't act anything like her when I'm like, and that's drunk me or, rave me. But now I'm just making up for all the time that I've like lost in my like early 20s also. I'm almost at my midlife right now, or quarter life, midlife, dude. I'd be old right now. But I'm quarter life, quarter life. You just gotta forgive yourself for all those times. Yes, yes. Rave me is just all the energy I built up being a hermit coming out for one night. Yes. And then that's what I go back to hermiting after. I'm like, I am going back into grandma mode. You can't stop me. I can't go back out. Like, all my socialness has come out that weekend or that one day. I need to recharge.
they're always surprised that I'm a lot quieter normally. No, I'm like scared of people. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the equivalent of your raves is my jujitsu.
Mm.
Yeah. If I didn't have that, it's just kind of like, man, I'm gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm. But you guys are just beating everyone up. You kind of have to be hands on with them. You're like
Yeah.
gotta
It's
force
like
yourself.
yeah, it's very hands-on. Very
Mm-hmm.
hands-on. It's kind of like raves, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. At raves, it's like
Except there's no music and there's a lot of choking other people. You're getting choked.
yeah, but and you're fully clothed,
Yeah.
so
And you're in your pajamas.
but you're just like letting out rage in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a good. I would recommend that to you, Bibo, if you wanna. Because you said you have anger issues. Go take a martial art.
Mm.
Try Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I I would 100% recommend it for you. Oh, I'm scared of people too, but once you're there, you don't care. You're there to learn to like
Mm-hmm.
fold
Like
people in half while they're wearing their pajamas.
I think like that's something like when we went to CrossFit together, Kuipo. Like I'm so scared of just like I'm just scared of like what your instructors will think or like what the classmates are gonna think because I'm a short little girl trying to raise like however much pounds you guys are trying to raise like and run as much as you guys, and I'm over here like what if they think I'm weak? I'm just weak. I'm holding the bar and I'm like not doing anything.
Who cares? You're there just to grow.
Mm.
I think that's one thing about me is even though I'm scared, I have to put yourself. I have to put myself out there, you know, to like try to get over that fear. Because I'm scared. I get. Imagine you're in a group setting and of course you're getting judged, but you have to just go out there anyway because you're thinking you want to do better for yourself. You want to be a better person, and for that to happen, you have to be bigger than your fears in life.
Yeah, that's what I want to learn.
Friends. Yeah, you'll make a lot of friends in jiu-jitsu. I promise you. If you try it, or any type of group type of exercise or community thing, But I recommend jiu-jitsu. Honestly, it's so fun. It's so
You're
fun.
the ambassador for jiu-jitsu.
It'll give you more confidence. You won't be so scared of people. Like if somebody was to like harass you, you'll learn how to choke them.
It's like I think it's like maybe I feel like I want to start taking it because it's like more of like what do you call it, self-defense, like when girls need self-defense nowadays, like
especially nowadays,
because people don't know like their limits anymore. Yeah, like being harassed is like very annoying. Like yeah, like it's annoying because it's like people don't know their limits in a way to like they're going out of their way to make someone else feel uncomfortable, and it's just like you can let someone know that they're like you can let someone know that they look good or something, but you could do it in a more like respectful way, I guess. You don't have to like shout it or like try to get at them.
That's crazy, Bibo. That's crazy.
Oh my god. What the heck? People are so weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I guess I'm lucky because I'm a guy and nobody will really harass me like that. Yeah. Except actually, you know what? There was a gay guy that visited over here last night. He was hella hitting on me. Oh my god.
I noticed he was following me instead of going home. Oh my gosh, he still followed me all the way there. Oh my gosh. Like, did he stop following you after that? I hope. Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah. Take a martial art. It'll give you confidence. I'm not just saying that. It really will give you confidence because it'll give you some type of competence about defending yourself and
Mm.
all that. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they don't stop until like you say something like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the cops." That's when they stop, and it's like it has to take that until.
yeah, yeah. I'm so lucky. I'm not that good looking of a guy that women will harass me.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Popo.
I'm sorry about that, Bebo. I'm sorry for our for all the guys out there. I'm
On
just
behalf
kidding.
of men.
On behalf of man. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Some people are like that. Sometimes I'm like that too. I gotta be honest. Sometimes I'm just, but I don't go up to girls and like
Harass
um,
them.
harass them. I can be a creep sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. You know, but like I'm just, I'm never gonna go harass a woman like that. I have sisters. I know how it
Yeah, and
feels.
it's like you want to put yourself in the way that like your sisters, how
Yeah,
you treat your sisters, kind of thing.
yeah.
It's like, cause it's happened. Like I've had a similar instance where I was walking to the gym, and it's like my gym's not that far. It's like a mile away from here. But like I was walking to the gym, and this person in a truck like started following me, and I noticed like he turned into a neighborhood, and I was like, okay, I didn't think anything of it at the first time, and then I got to the next exit of that neighborhood, and the same car was there, and then he rolled down his window, and he was like, "What's your name? What's your name?" Like, "Oh, come over here. You want good time?" Stuff like that, and I was like, so I didn't feel safe, like, so I started like running, and like I didn't want to run into a neighborhood, so I was like, I just kept running down the street until I got to like the stoplight, so because he
Hmm.
can't turn anywhere else, so he has to go somewhere else. So luckily he turned like another way, but I was just like I kept running to the gym, and I think like I just got to the gym, and I was like, you know what, that was my cardio for the day. I can't, I don't have the energy to do anything else, like, but
Yeah, that
it's
makes
like
me mad too. Damn, I wish. Yeah, I
it,
always pray for my sisters. I'm just like, man, I wish mm, you're always safe. But
yeah, like it makes me mad that we have to go out of our way to like make sure we're safe, rather than people, you know, not knowing their boundaries, or like not learning their, making other people uncomfortable. Yeah. Nice ringtone.
yeah. Is that the default ringtone from Apple?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I think it's like
I don't know. Maybe I said it there. I just thought it was
yeah,
fun.
I was like it's an elevator type of music, but I don't know what the Apple one is. It's annoying to putting so much effort into trying to do things for yourself and having to also worry about safety. Yes.
Yep.
Another thing I'm trying to work on is trying to stop protect their trying to stop protecting other people's feelings. Mhm.
Exactly. Yep.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have to voice out your opinion, or
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
please go away. Yep. That's why people call women bitches, because it's not. It's not.
It's not.
Sometimes women have to be the way they are because
Mhm.
just to
Like
filter out the creeps and shit. I
mhm.
don't know.
Like a part of me still feels bad. Like sometimes I feel guilt when I'm just trying to like make sure that I feel okay sometimes, because like this past year I've been like being more aggressive and being more straightforward with telling people how I feel about the certain situation, or telling them how I feel about them, and then if they call me a bitch or they say something about it, then a part of me is like I feel guilt because I'm like, oh, they think I'm a bitch, for saying, just standing up for myself, when in reality it's just like I'm trying to protect my own like self,
Mm,
you know, and like I'm trying to
yeah.
protect my energy and my time.
And then when you're nice to them, they think,
They'll
oh, they
she
like
likes
you. Yeah,
me,
you like them or something. You know what I mean?
and when it's not like that, then like they're suddenly like, oh, you know,
Yeah, yeah. Like they think if you're nice to them, they're flirting. You're flirting with them and shit. You know.
Yeah. It's hard handling people like that in a nice way. They feel entitled to your time and they won't take no for an answer. Yep. There's people like that just don't take no for an answer, and like that's like something that I feel like some people should learn. Like, you know,
Yeah.
and I think over the past month that I wasn't streaming, like I had a like stalker kind of event happen where that's why I was just like I didn't feel safe even streaming inside the house because if they knew I was home, like if they knew I was home then like they could literally come here because they knew where I lived, so like they could come here and then they would text me and be like, "Hey, like even if I blocked their numbers, they would make another account or they would make new numbers just to text me and say, "Hey, why can't you answer your phone? Can you just talk to me? Can you do this? Like do that?" And like I'm outside of your house right now. Can you just talk to me? Stuff like that. And it's like it's someone that I didn't even know for like a good time. It was just like someone that they thought like they could have like a chance, you know? And yeah. And it's like it took me having to say like, "Hey, if you keep doing this, like I'm going to have to do something about it." You know, I'm trying to be as nice as I can, but then like whenever I told people, I was like I feel bad if like I did this or I called the cops because it would ruin their life, and then they're just like, "Why do you care about like to a certain extent like why do you care about their what's going on in their life because they're doing that to themselves, like they're making you feel uncomfortable, they're going out of their way to make you feel uncomfortable, like why do you care about like if it's gonna ruin their life or not if you're gonna call the cops?" And then just like for me I was just like I feel guilty if like something, but it's also like I shouldn't feel guilty because it's like they're making my life hard and I don't feel safe because of that, like
Yep.
mm, yeah,
Yep.
they don't have any consideration, yeah, and you shouldn't feel guilty protecting yourself. And I think like that's the biggest thing like I ended 2021 on, like or 2020 on, like I am able to stand up more for myself and know like it's okay to be a bitch sometimes when it's for my own safety, for my own sake. Yeah. And
Yep.
and I've learned to just like not give my time to those people and block him and everything. And I hate drama. I hate it the most. Like I hate just being in the middle of like drama, but then I'm just like I feel a lot better when it's just like I stand up for myself after that. That's good. Yeah. You're literally looking out for yourself. Nobody should feel entitled to any parts of you. Yes. And it's like
Yep.
I feel like there's always like things I should have realized in the first place, like red flags, but it's always like you always don't look at the red flags or listen to the red flags until they come up and you're like, oh, it's kind of too late. Yeah, I think that's a part of being a people pleaser. Mm.
Yep. That's the part of being a people pleaser.
Yeah, it's like because you know you would never hurt them, why would they hurt you? Kind type of thing. Yeah, that's what I always feel. I'm always like I always treat people how I want to be treated, so I always get like surprised when they don't treat me the way that I'm treating them, and it's just like what? But it's just like the hard lesson to learn that not everyone has the same heart as you, which is really shocking because it's like how can you have no consideration for people that care? Like,
Yeah. That's true.
mm.
There's a book by Mark Manson. It says, what is it book?
Mark Manson.
Something
Is
about
it
give a fuck or
this
something.
one? I'm actually reading it. Oh, my phone fell. But it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Subtle art of not giving a fuck. There's only so much fucks you can give.
Mm-hmm. Like,
You know,
everything
you
is
can't give a
fuck.
fuck about everything. And that's my problem. That's our problem. You guys, we give a fuck about everything.
Yeah. Like, I actually bought this because I was like, I need to stop giving a fuck about, like, what other people think all the time. And it's like, I don't know, like, I gotten through half of this book, and then
It's pretty
I
good. It's really good. Only half
Yeah.
of it? Dang. That's a really
I
good
haven't
book, yeah.
made time. I'll say that. I haven't made time to read the rest of it. But it's something that I want to do more in 2021 is read the rest of the books that I have, because I think I read through half of each book that's in my bookcase here, and I haven't finished.
I think I've read like 50 books this year. That's something I'm really proud of actually this year. Like this whole quarantine thing, it just made me buy all the books and listen to all the audibles.
I think I need to hop on Audible, because I listen better to podcast type of things.
Exactly. And when you're driving, it's just because my commute's like an hour from here, right? Almost an hour, and back and forth to work. So every time I'm driving, I'm just listening to a book.
Thank
You
you.
finish a
thank
book
you,
in like
Steven.
fucking.
Thank you for gifting Bevo the tier 1 sub. Thank you.
Steven, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, read books. You know.
Yeah, like I think 2021 resolution, I had to finish these 3 books. Literally 3 books that I read half through.
Just read books. I try to, because sometimes when you go read a book and you're saying, "Oh yeah, I read 50 books," you know, that's just memorizing trivia. Sometimes you just memorize information. You really want to embody, and you want to learn it and apply whatever you learn. So I think that's what my thing is for 2021 is to apply whatever I learned in 2020, as far as what I learned in books, to really apply it.
I think
starting with Mark Manson is not giving so much fucks.
Yeah, I need to stop. I need to learn the subtle art of not giving a fuck all the time. Like,
You know what's another good book, Eli? You should. I'm sorry, I'm just on a tangent here.
No, it's okay. That's what.
Is you should read James Clear's book. It's called. What is it called? I forget. Let me check. Habits. Yeah.
Let me write that down.
It's a good one. You should write that down.
Yeah.
It's like a humble brag, huh? That
he read so much books. Yeah. I'll write that there.
It's called Atomic Habits. It's really good. That one's really good too.
I think if you do like if you're still here, people, and whoever's watching also, like, I've been watching a lot of Dr. K, which is Healthy Gamer GG on here on Twitch. There's another one of like one of my friends here on Dr. K, you know him. Yeah, his reruns, I watch them on YouTube, and I was just watching one this morning. And
I'm gonna have to admit, I have to confess something. I only watched the Pokimane one. Is that weird?
Pokimane, of course, Quito. I know. You like her. Pokimane. You should watch the one with Lily Pichu and Sweet Anita. She's a very well thought out like person too. Very nice. Did you see the LS one? Which one is that one? But yeah, I was watching his last video of 2020, which was called Bye, and I thought he was leaving Twitch, and I was like having a heart attack, but
it's with LS, the lead caster.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, no! Oh my god. But then I saw it, and then it was just like, at the end of that video, I was like, oh my god. Like, I think I cried tears, like, because the ending got me. Like, what he put at the end. I don't know if I want to, like, spoil it. Like, you guys can watch that. Whoever's here, but it's a good video. Uh, yeah. Like, I really like watching Dr. K and like how he addresses and how he talks to like other streamers and you know digs into their kind of like emotions and mind. And I want to listen to more of like his podcast because I think it helps me more mentally and emotionally. And like one day the dream, not the dream, but like one day one of the goals is like getting to talk to him personally. That'd be cool. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health is so taboo, especially with gamers, with how toxic the community is. Yes. That's like something that's not like talked about like as often in this community, like Twitch in general. Like
Yeah.
like we're all dealing with a lot of like stuff, and everyone just like bags like, oh, you shouldn't feel that way, blah blah blah, or just in general, I guess like Twitch, like higher Twitch streamers too. Like I feel for them. Like they have to deal with people like getting on every single day, either
Like I said,
they're gonna
people are
say something
scared of their
bad.
emotions,
Yeah.
A lot of the people are scared of their emotions, and that's why people actually watch streams, is to escape. It's a form of escapism.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why do I want to talk about my emotions in a where it's a platform where you talk about it, where you're watching games.
Mm-hmm.
You're here to watch and escape your problems. It is what it is.
Yeah. And like I feel like I want to make that clear to like on my channel and my community is like I want to help out while also having fun, like you
Yeah,
know.
but that's what your Bebo's saying. Your people, it's like part of being a people pleaser. You're not a psychiatrist
I
unless people
know.
go up to you and specifically ask for your help. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not your responsibility to fix people's problems.
Yeah.
Just enjoy whatever you need to do in your stream. When people do, when you have something that you want to share that you're going through with your life, that you think people are gonna benefit from, maybe then you can share. But if you focus too much and just, unless you're a psychologist like that guy or whatever, Dr.
Yeah.
K, then but you don't have the means, you don't have the credentials and all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually.
It's trained for that stuff. You might give the wrong advice, and that person's gonna blame you. A lot of people will do that.
Like, he's pretty, like, I just, like, want his type of, community one day also. Cause,
Yeah. Well, he's trained. You got to understand, he's trained. He went to school for that for a lot of years.
Yeah.
So he knows what he's talking about. For us, we're just normal people. We're just
Mm-hmm.
dealing with the stuff that we're dealing with.
Yeah, and we're speaking on our, like, on
Yeah.
our
On their personal,
like, experiences and stuff. But
every experience is unique to themselves. So
mm-hmm.
maybe you'll get that community someday. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Just like I think being yourself helps cultivate a good community like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think over time it's gotten better here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hila's like that. She's a really good, one of the best sisters that I have. We're wonderful. All my sisters are cool, but Hila's really, you have a good heart. You have a really big heart, Hila. That's good. Don't ever lose that.
Wanting to actively work on yourself can help others want to put in that effort in their lives also. Yes, like I feel like if I put that like work into myself, then other people will see how that makes me feel, and then they'll want to like feel like that also sometime. But like I'm trying to learn that I can't push them to be like that. They have to do that themselves, you know. They
Yeah,
have to push
exactly.
themselves to want to like work on them, because like I could be working on myself, but like I could also tell someone to do that, but if they're not putting in the work to do that themselves, then what's my word going to do for them, you know?
1% can won't work exactly.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And I've dealt with a lot. I dealt with that a lot, and I feel like you know, my patience can only wear so thinly, you know. Mhm. Mhm. They're gonna have to want them for themselves also. It's still like something. I'm not perfect, like
What's that J. Cole song? He goes, "Don't save her. She don't want to be saved."
Great. I think yeah, you can't blame yourself for being a bad friend or a person when it doesn't work out. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Like they
You
really
just do
have
your
to.
best. You just do your best in your life, Ela, and you can't control every outcome. If that makes sense. You just do your best the way
Mm.
you know how. You know.
Have you ever had to deal with narcissists as friends? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's like it's.
Hmm.
Mm,
Sometimes I question if I'm a narcissist. I think narcissists really love to leech on empathetic
pathetic people.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep, and take advantage of
You want
your
to
want
help.
to help. Mm, true,
Mm-hmm.
true. Yeah, we got to be careful with that narcissist thing because everybody's throwing that thing like everybody who's hurt somebody is a narcissist. You know, some
Mm-hmm.
people they're not narcissists. Some people just make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
The dynamic is really difficult to deal with. There are real narcissists, though. So don't get me wrong. There really are narcissists out there.
Yeah.
But some people, they're just
There are real like
yeah,
narcissistic
they're real
people.
narcissists. Yeah, because you know how like social media throws that word around like, "Ooh, that guy, he was a narcissist because he didn't care for me or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you know, not everybody's a narcissist. Make mistakes without the social growth. You know.
Yeah. Like some people just make mistakes, but they don't grow from it, and they keep making the same mistakes over and over again
Yep.
because they don't choose not to learn from like the mistake they made. Not true. It's true. Not everyone has a social disorder. Some people are just
Feel
clumsy as to
bad.
learning or immature.
Sure.
Like I know people that are narcissistic and they choose to just be that way. Like they're truly narcissistic, and there's people that I know that are still just immature. And I
Are you telling me something, Ela?
are you? I mean, Cleva, I look up to you. I hope you're not. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I look up to you, but it's just more of like.
I
I think
understand.
that's
I
why
understand.
I'm also still. I still feel like a child in an adult's body. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel like sometimes you're a child. That's body.
Like, there's definitely a difference between people who aren't self-aware and people who actively prey on people. I say that because my ex was one. Oh no, and that whole
Shoot, I'm
relationship was
so,
very frustrating. Yeah,
yeah.
it's really frustrating when like there's a difference in like ways of thinking between both people in the relationship. I believe like
But
when.
look at you though, Bibo. You became aware. You have the consciousness and the awareness of what type of person you don't want for your next relationship if you ever decide to get into another one. You know what you want now because you've gone through what you don't want, right? So in reality, that was actually like a gift, that whole experience for you. If
Mm-hmm.
just to reframe, I don't know if that'll help you, but if you reframe like past relationships, um, it's actually they're blessings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you learn a lot. You learn so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, learned about myself specifically from them. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what relationships are. Is like it's like a mirror, right? You get into a relationship, it kind of puts a mirror on you, and you kind of see yourself. You know. Yep.
Yeah. You learn a lot about yourself, like not just about yourself, but how and what you want, like in a relationship and friendship overall too. Like what kind of friend
Mm.
you want to be, what kind of person you want to be in that friendship relationship.
Mm.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah,
felt
that's
like
awesome, Bevo. That's awesome. I'm actually in a relationship right now. For the first year of dating, I noticed. Yeah, I
I
met a
felt
lot of temptations that
issues
come
adult.
at the end.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, don't try not to bring that. But it's gonna pop up. That's why it's there.
Mhm.
You just have to catch it. You have to practice that pause. I know it's hard, but it's you have to practice that pause.
Mhm.
Just kind of like,
That's
yeah, that's
good.
good.
That's
That's
good.
good.
Like, cause I've noticed like this year too when I like started dating, I just like didn't. I guess like I didn't let go of like the past traumas, not traumas, but like past emotions that I felt, and I kept. I guess it kept hindering me from like wanting to let the next person or let people who wanted to date me, get to
Mm.
know me because I'm always like, what if they do this? What if they do that? What if they hurt me? What if they just take advantage of my, you know, niceness? But it's also like I I have to deal with stuff of my own too because I know I've made like mistakes also.
Yeah.
And I know there's a part of me too that I need to work on myself before, jumping into another one or, doing being with
Oh man,
someone.
I'm with you there, Bebo. The last part, I was just so scared of being hurt again. I'm with you there.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why it's really hard for me to go on date. It's just like, you're, man, it's just tough.
Mm.
Trouble making choices for myself. And even if I do date girls, it's kind of like I don't want to let them in. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, Ela. You,
Mm.
you, yeah.
Like I think I've learned a lot from this past like this past year in general, like with relationships also. Like it made me realize like I know what I want for myself,
Mm,
and whoever like whoever I'm going to be with or if I'm gonna be, by myself. Who knows? No. Well, like, but in general, like, I just want to know that I can fully put my trust in them, again.
mm-hmm.
Uh, but I felt like that for a good time also. Like, I was always scared to do something wrong, I think. But that's like in general. Like, I was always scared of doing something wrong because I've made mistakes and but I know too when I'm in the wrong also.
Yeah. It's guys. It's part of like if you look back in your childhood, it's actually a lot of your childhood affects how you pick your partners because you seek that same type of how you were treated by your parents. You seek that type of um, relationship because that's what you're comfortable. That's what you're familiar with. So you seek familiarity in how you get treated because that's how your parents treated you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. So I just thought it was a cool little. You're all amazing. Yeah. See, Atomic is awesome too. You're amazing.
Definitely can notice it in hindsight. But hello, Atomic-in, how are you doing? How's your night? Positive AF. We love to hear and see it. We need more positivity here in this like world this year. Also, I feel like this year that's all I want is just positivity. So is this a type of podcast? Yeah, I feel like this type of podcast you can call
I was just dragged into here.
I was like, today I was just like, it was more of on a whim. I was probably just gonna stream like I was going to do normally, play Valorant, something. Like I might play Valorant after, but like I was just like watching Healthy Gamer GG's video this morning and his podcast, and I kept listening to it all morning. And then I just texted my brother. I was like, hey, you want to do a podcast? And I was like, let's do it Friday. And then he was like, today is Friday. And I was like, no, next Friday. And then I was like, you know what? Let's do it this Friday. And then I got like everything set up, and here we are.
Well, I didn't want to wait till next Friday to talk to my sister. I just really want to talk to my sister because I love my sister. You know.
Yeah, it's like it's also a thing. Like I can't like. It's not that I don't like talking to my family. It's just more like it's very hard for me to talk to anyone. So.
No, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my brother. It's very chill and relaxing. And got a little lo-fi playing in the background.
He's mad at me because I get flat on his bike.
Oh, it's okay.
Hello, Mr. Yin. Good to meet you, buddy. Atomic Yin. That's an awesome name. That's an awesome name.
I think he's also a friend of Crejo, right? Crejo, Ireland friends.
The Ireland peoples, yeah.
Are you also from Ireland? I believe I remember. Pinky and I hang out all the time, but we fight 90% of the time. We're too close in age. From England myself.
Oh.
But you are like I think we have met through Crejo streams.
England myself.
Too close in age. Yeah. Like I feel like there's a much bigger gap between like me and my siblings. Like they all can get along and they all can like talk to each other because they're so close in age, like all three of them. But I'm so like so far apart. I feel like I'm the only child.
Why do you talk to me then?
It's because we're like the black sheep of the family. We're the only ones who talk about like reading and like spiritual meditation, all that stuff. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of grateful that you enjoyed that same stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm weird. I thought I'm the only one, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I think that's where I got my social. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like Queeful let me play WoW on his computer all the time after school.
Yeah, I think these are the effects of listening to decades of emo music during my
back Sunday.
years in my 20s.
This is why I am.
Too much Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah. Listening to Taking Back Sunday, all that.
Yeah.
Made it super angsty and emotional. I still like. I don't think it's like it's not a phase. I think it just never grew out of it. It's Crejo. Yes, finished my stream earlier. I always love to be in here. Thank you for the support. How was your stream, Atomic Yin? It's not a phase. It is not a phase. I actually have a
Yeah.
playlist in my phone that says "Not a Phase." And it's all of those songs. I'll have to go play Val now. Oh, it was
All
really
right,
good talking
Bebo.
to
It's
you,
great talking to
Bo.
you, man.
Thank you,
It was awesome.
Bobo. Thank you for
You guys
coming
should do a
in.
podcast together next week, Ela, or a little interview. I'd
Maybe
want to watch that.
I'll see. I'll see about the podcast next week too. It's more of
Yeah.
like once in a while. I like just talking,
Yeah.
getting my emotions out. Thank you, Bobo. Good luck in the games. Have good games. It was fantastic. I wore an inflatable sumo outfit. It was incredibly funny. Oh, your stream sounds like a
That's
good
awesome.
time. Sounds like a good time. Let me give a shout out for him.
Yeah, what you should do, Priscilla, for your next episodes or whatever your next streams is, you should have whoever one viewer, right?
No, shout out. Oh, Bobo, thank you for the $5. I don't have my oh shoot, no. I don't have my alert box on here. But it's on here. I'm sorry.
Priscilla, did you hear what I said?
Yes, yes.
You should feature like one of your viewers, and you can just talk to them, just vibe all night. If you really wanna
There you
connect with
go.
your community, you know. Uh, Bebo, thank you so much. You're
Thank you
awesome.
so
I
much.
hope you have a great
Thank
night.
you. Love you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you so much, Bobo. Hope to see you stream more. Thank you. I will be streaming a lot more, maybe more full time.
Yeah.
But thank
Try
you for
jujitsu.
coming in. Try
Yeah.
jujitsu.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really cool as long as they aren't creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Well, as long as Ela's comfortable with whoever she brings on, whoever she's comfortable with bringing on,
Like,
it's not
like,
gonna be some rando.
yeah. I want to feel comfortable with whoever I'm like showing into. Showing my community also who's in. But I also want like just easy to talk to more. So like, yeah, easy to talk to, I guess.
Yeah. Damn, we've been at this almost 3 hours, Ela.
Yeah, you said
tired.
an hour.
Well, I just like I said, I just want to talk to you because I haven't heard from you, and I'm glad you're okay and seems like you're doing well.
I'm called out. 3 hours, amazing. Yes, it can happen. Like it happens a lot. Like when you're talking, time just goes by fast and.
No,
Kind of
really, and then
forget.
Bebo was awesome. So she made it. She was really engaging. So she's awesome.
But yeah, it's very, very. I think like our last podcast type of stream was 3 hours. Also, it was exactly
Yeah, that's my
3 hours.
limit. I can only talk so much. I'm getting tired.
It's okay. I'll play some Val after. I'm probably gonna stream a little bit more. Oh look, my watch is telling me to breathe.
Breathe.
But yeah, like I might stream a little bit of Val.
Did I ever teach you about that technique about self-regulating your anxiety, the breathing pattern?
Or is it so one of the videos you sent?
Yeah, it's like you have to take a double breath. Like you gotta inhale twice. So you gotta go and then hold it in for a couple seconds and then exhale 6 seconds. So you do that 3 times and your body will actually self-regulate and then calm you down. It's scientifically proven. So you take a double breath all the way to your lungs, like you expand your lungs, and then exhale. So whenever you have an anxiety attack, that really helps out. I do that a lot. Yeah. And when you do workouts too, when you do squats and stuff.
Yeah. I breathe like, and then I go while I'm like doing the rep or something.
Yeah, hold that in until whatever workout you're doing or whatever lift you're doing, just hold it in and then explode.
Yeah, you don't want to breathe wrong during a workout because it'll mess up
Yep.
your rhythm. But
All right.
yeah, thank you, Cleveland, for coming
How do you
on
want to
today.
close the podcast?
I'll say if you guys stay for a little bit while or a little while after, I will probably cut back on stream after a bit. I'm gonna take a bit of a break and get more water and just get ready for some games. But I'll probably come back a little bit to degen some games. Be a
I'll
degenerate.
watch.
Yeah, be a degenerate, play little games and maybe till like 2 a.m. Just kidding.
You remember about sleep.
I know. I'll sleep, but we'll see. But
I'm like, be careful about sleep, and then I'm probably gonna stay up myself.
yeah. It's more of like I just can't sleep myself, but
All right, Ela.
but thank you, Gleeful, for coming on again.
Thank
Impromptu.
you for having me. Thank you for. I'm glad that we actually spoke, and you're a good person. You have a good heart. And,
Thank you, Gleeful.
you know, your family loves you. You have people that love you, so.
Thank you.
All right. Good night, Priscilla.
Good night,
you guys. Thank you for listening.
Guys. I'm gonna end the stream here in a bit. No raids because I'm probably gonna get back on. But thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna end the stream here. Bye bye.